scars that I got from my past, healing them all with this drink in my glass. Know it be hard for grandmama to remember your ass, the same one that she was wiping, you her baby. I recollect as my eyes proceed to get lazy. It's late at night, yet I'm focused, laser tight. I'm a dog, yes I bite. I go ghost, yet I write. Every lyric you hear pouring out my spirit. Niggas speaking more coherent. Father niggas, it's apparent that this coming from my soul. Straight out the depths of my inner being, yeah you know I got the glow. The last dragon set fire to you and your whole faction. Only leave a fraction. It's not the 90s, but you know that we be by the action. Perfection is the goal, but we arrogant. Fuck practice. It's a habit to take a track and put it through the shredder. Sorry, Master Splinter. It's like we cannot let up.
I'm just chillin', smoking, trying to get by. I'm just floating, hoping today I don't die. Cause I seen dreamers clothed in the veil of their lies. It's just changing my mind, I guess it's changing. I'm just chillin', smoking, trying to get by. I'm just floating, hoping today I don't die. Cause I seen dreamers clothed in the veil of their lies. It's just changing my mind, I guess it's changing my eyes. I'm twisted and off my rocker. How often I face this problem of being a young black prophet who never amounts in dollars but measure being by art. God made tragic Moses and I'ma come shape the art. I promise that we gon' kill it cause we been working like midgets who putting light bulbs on ceiling. I'm rapping and spitting venom in traffic at men and women who doubted that we be sick as shit. It's ridiculous the way they prosecute the innocent, but they won't give a shit when some kid walks in school and in the clip. He come from the richest shit. His dad got golf club membership. That what made the difference. We come from the poorest shit. Papa Bear wasn't there, no meat inside our porridges. I'm just chillin', smoking, trying to get by. I'm just floating, hoping today I don't die. Cause I seen dreamers clothed in the veil of their lies. It's just changing my mind, I guess it's changing. I'm just chillin'.
What is good, everybody? Welcome back to the Trap Talks TV podcast, man. Sometimes you gotta let that bitch just ride out. You know what I mean? That's that one of them songs right there. You let that bitch ride out. Shout out to Supreme, of course. But yeah, man, we back, man. Trap Talks TV, man. It's your boy Speed, it's your boy Londo, it's your boy Supreme. The trio is here, back with another episode. And how y'all boys doing today on this Saturday?
Man, I'm just chilling, man. Chilling.
Ready to win some money tomorrow. Hopefully, luck's on my side. They need a couple hundred in the pocket.
Yeah, we'll get into that. We'll get into y'all predictions and things on the big game tomorrow at the end. But in the beginning, we're bringing back our Talk Your Shit with Trap segment where we sit down and talk with entrepreneurs and artists and people like that and talk about why they do the things they do, man. You know what I mean? So on this episode, well, on this edition of it, we got musical artist Mike C's, man. Let's bring him in. Hold on, let me see the boom. Wait, no, that's not. There you go. Boom. What's good, brother?
What's good? What's good, peoples?
How you
How you
doing?
living?
How y'all feeling today? How y'all doing today?
Hey, man, I'm good, bro. How you living?
Can't complain, man. What was y'all playing in the lobby, bro? That record was jamming, bro.
That's
Oh,
that's the intro right there.
That
it's
shit
an
is
old
tough.
song. That shit like
That
from
is
2018. It's called Pondering. It's me and my homie A Savage though. So, shout
yo,
out to A Savage.
dope record, man. I was over here like, yo, this is a
Appreciate
vibe.
that,
This
man.
is a
That's what I was
vibe,
telling
bro.
you, bro. That's
This is a
that's
vibe.
Kenny Supreme right there, bro. That's why I was like, my bro, he do music too. Kenny
Kenny
Supreme,
Supreme,
bro.
yo.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
tough, man.
Appreciate
So
that,
yeah.
fam.
So,
But
Yes, sir.
but yeah, bro, we appreciate you coming on with us and everything, man. We're gonna talk some stuff, getting, why you do the things you do, why you got into music and things like that. So let's start from the beginning. So
Whew.
what where you from, bro? I know you was telling me, but let's tell everybody else, like, because I know you was telling me you
Okay.
moved around a lot, bro. So let's start
Yeah,
there.
man. So I was born in Queens, New York.
Okay.
Lived there for a couple years. Then moved to Chicago. Lived there for a couple years. But I grew up in Southern California. So like shout
Okay.
out to like Victorville, Riverside, San Bernardino. Like that is technically like my foundation, my roots, man. Shout out to my brothers, Player Hayes and Butters, man. Player Hayes is like my production brother. We taught each other how to make beats back in like fifth grade. So he's doing his thing out there. He just did a record with 211 and J Rock from TDE. And
Okay.
yeah, we vibing, bro. He produced Spare Change off Retail Therapy Part 1, my EP I put out in December. So like we locked in for life though. But yeah,
Okay.
Southern California. Then I moved to Atlanta, and then started spreading my musical roots. And just linking up with some good folks. Started a band called The Lunch Break with a good friend, Audio Grimes and Awesomeness JL. We got a small
Okay.
indie deal. Yeah, we got a small indie deal. We did some things though. But yeah,
Okay. So let's leave it right there. We'll get into everything.
yeah.
So let's talk about growing up in Cali, bro. So how was that for you? Like as a like
Oh,
is that started your music passion? Like when did all that start?
okay. So growing up in Cali was crazy, man. Like I was a little kid, so that was that was my introduction to life, like everything, man. We were like the first black family in an all white neighborhood, so that was like a culture shock. Um, my family is from South America. I'm the first generation American, so like I wasn't even raised American style anyway, so it was a big adjustment. My uncle, my uncle came to move in with us, and he was the one who was doing the music. So like
Okay.
him and his band members would come over. I think I was like in third grade or whatever, and I just remember seeing the whole guest room just filled with like instruments, and his boys would just be there freestyling and rapping. And I'm like, yo, I want to do this. Like, I really want to do this. So like,
So what
I
age
know,
was that? So what age was that for
man,
you?
8 or 9, bro.
Damn.
Like
Okay, so
early,
yeah.
yeah, early, man. Like I would be drifting off in class, not paying attention, drawing on my math paperwork, writing rhymes in between lessons, bro. Like I was hooked from early on, man. Like
Now that's a fact. I'm talking about get done with the test early, and the answers might be right, but you still in trouble because
get done with the test.
you can
I
oh
I
you
don't
can do it. Oh okay. Yeah, I
He's
used to do
out there
it in my
getting done with
in,
it.
get
Right.
done
He
with the
said, what
test.
does that mean? What does that mean?
oh yeah, see, I was a little different. See, I hurry up and finish, and then like I just start doodling and shit. Like, then teacher be like, oh well, you would have made a 90, but you drew you drew Goku in the corner, so I'm
Bro,
gonna give
I
you an 80.
had I
Like
had
yeah.
all the Dragon Ball Z figures all in between my math problems. Bro, I had Spider Man everywhere. Like I don't know how I passed school. Like how I couldn't. It it wasn't like I wasn't dumb by any means. It just was boring, bro. Like
Yeah,
And
you
bro,
do the other shit, yeah.
this sidebar ain't we gotta go too deep into it. We're gonna stay on the interview, but
yeah,
that's why we gotta have like we gotta readjust the traditional school system, bro. Because you
oh
can't
for
Yeah.
be
sure.
teaching you can't be teaching fish how to fly. Like, bro, he never gonna
No,
fly. Like, this is not what he's here to do. Like, you can't teach. You just throw a bunch of kids in the classroom. All y'all learn like this, and all right,
not
this
at
how
all,
y'all.
Things
man.
gonna happen.
It's not gonna work like that.
And then I realized too, not to like deviate off subject, is that boys learn different from girls, right? And depending on the
Yeah.
teacher, depending on who the teacher was, like they would translate the information differently. Like when I had male teachers, for whatever reason, I would always do better with a male teacher. For whatever
Mm.
reason, a female teacher had just too
It's
much
just
distractions, bro.
it's just
Like,
nat- it's just natural. Not even just the distractions. It's just
yeah,
natural. Like it's easier for you to like receive information from somebody that sees the world in a similar way as you. You know what I'm
similar
saying?
way.
Yeah.
Exactly,
When you're getting
exactly.
it from when you get it from like a concentrated angle from just one perspective, it's easier to be like, whatever, I ain't worried about that shit. But when it's in your face, you like, damn, like I kind of feel like that. It's easier for you to take it in and actually listen to them.
And then like the way they would deliver the information, it kind of like resonated, made more sense because it was like straight to the point. Like,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
that's all right. That's what it is. All right, too easy. Boom, get out of the way. But yeah,
Okay.
going back to the subject, as far as like how I got into music, yeah. So my uncle CBD, he's still an artist today, still doing his thing, and like he was like the driving force behind like me getting started doing what I do. So like I credit him every time I get to talk about it. So
Shout out to people like that
Yeah,
important.
Sean. Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
man, he,
Hope
he's
you
he's doing he's
help
doing great
inspire.
right now too. So yes, sir.
I don't want to move too quick. If y'all got anything before I go on to my next question.
No, so you can go ahead. Oh shit.
All right, so when you started, so shout out to Unc, like we said. So when did you I know you said it was around 8 or 9. You really was like, all right, yeah, this is dope. But when you really start taking it serious and like actually getting in the studio and things like that, like how was that process for you? And shit, while we here, what is your musical process? Like, how do you how do you operate? How do you write? You know, what like do you do this alone? Do you like having people in there? Like, what's your process?
I feed off energy, man. Once I started taking it serious is when I think I met my boy Player Hayes, like in fifth grade. Like we all ended up going to the same church, and just having that network of brothers who all had a similar path in life, man. Like I think that's what helped me lock in and focus. And we taught each other how to like. It's like shadow boxing, you know. Like I always like to
Yeah,
relate things back to Dragon Ball Z, bro. So we was like Goku and Vegeta, just getting better.
Yeah,
Iron
Um,
sharpens iron.
Yeah, taking it seriously though, like when I was like, all right, it's time to buckle down,
yeah,
was when I moved to Atlanta. I moved to
okay,
Atlanta back in like, dang, like '05 after high school. I'm skipping parts too because I didn't graduate high school in California. I ended up going to Maryland, met some
okay,
dope people in Maryland, graduated high school out there.
yeah. Shout out to Maryland. I got some homies in
Yeah,
Maryland. Oh man,
yeah, the DMV, man. Shout out to people in the DMV,
DMV.
bro.
Fuck with that bitch.
Um, so I met some really dope people up there. Biggest person I met, my brother Keenan Scott, man. He is a Broadway playwright.
mm,
So
mm,
we've been locked in since high school, bro. And I think that's when I really was like, all right, I'm gonna start showing people my music and trying to network with as many people as possible. So, but moving to Atlanta though, it was different because that was like the mecca of black music, and
Yeah,
you're in such close proximity to like serious
everything. Like you can see
everything,
anything around this bitch. Like yeah,
everything, man. Like my damn, I'm trying to piece back how I met certain people, bro, because it's like it's almost like destiny how I came across certain people. 'Cause I didn't know anybody going to Atlanta. My couple of my uncles and family members were already out there when we moved, and I had a family friend just came by. He like would just hang out at the house. He would come to my little bedroom setup, and he's like, "Yo, I work with a guy that raps." And I hear this all the time. Like
right,
I'm like, "Yeah, your boy can't spit or whatever." And he's like, "Nah, he's really dope. He's really dope." So I'm like, "All right, bring him through." So he came by, and I was blown away by him and his own boy. It happened to be my boy Audio Grimes and Awesomeness JL. They came by. And I was like, yo, like I showed him what I was working on. I was trying to produce my own little bootleg EP, not to discredit my stuff, but I was trying to do my own little thing. And we started collaborating so much that we was like, yo, let's just all put these pieces together
right.
and form something. Um, Now, as far as me getting into like big studios and networking, it was through my boy Jared. His his brother is Chili's nephew from TLC.
Yeah,
and
so
that's how
yeah,
that shit
yeah,
be.
Yeah,
yeah. That's how it be. That's how it go.
yeah,
Agreed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So we're we're running through in and out of studio sessions, bro. Like we are up at DARP, Dallas Austin Studio, and I'm meeting people I grew up listening to, man. Like Big Gip from the Goody Mob. I'm walking past these guys. I'm like, yo, like I'm running into like T-Boz and them. Like this is
And that's another shout out Gil Goody Bob 'cause when I hit
yo Goody. Yeah,
because
shout out to Goody
that nigga
Mob, bro.
that nigga's a real normal nigga. Like
Yo, when I
he'll
tell
walk
you,
up to this nigga talking to me about science,
hum,
nutrition, diet, all this shit. He ain't even tripping off the fact he get from Goody Mob. Like I done had
yeah,
the pleasure of bumping into him like 2 times at different little mixing events, and both times is
bro,
genuine love. He ain't
dude is
he talking
genuine,
to the
bro.
janitor just like he talked to the security, just like he talked to the richest nigga in the room.
Exactly, man.
Most niggas don't. With Speed, you know, I talk to you all the
Yeah.
time. Most niggas don't be like that.
And that's one thing too that like I've picked up from certain people that I've met is that the humbleness, man. Like I try to take that with me, bro. Like, cause yeah, I've seen people. I have one particular story I ran into I ran into Chingy, bro, at a shoe store, and it he could just be in his own little mood at the time. So it's like this is no shade to Chingy, but like all I said was what up, and he just looked at me crazy. I'm like, all right, that's cool, you know. I get
It
it,
happened.
but
That shit
so
definitely happened too.
but you know, it's like we all people, man. No matter like what your status in life is, bro. Like I feel like everybody deserves the respect to just say what's up and you know keep it moving. I wasn't trying to like be a groupie or ask for an autograph, nothing. It was just like, hey, I see you, I acknowledge you. What's up? And then keep it moving. But Atlanta though, it's it shows you that things are possible because you see it. Like you're running into Killer Mike,
Facts.
man. You're running into Big Boy. You're running into Ti. Like you're seeing these
Right.
people walk the same streets you walk in, and it's like
Yeah, that shit.
if these guys
Yeah.
can do it, bro. Like I have the same ingredients, bro. Like we all breathe the same air, bleed the
Right.
same blood. It's like if
And not to
I
cut
can,
you off, but not even to the same scale. I mean, not even to that scale. Like
yeah,
you can go to Midtown. You can see 30 and 40-year
bro.
old businesses that's been
Yes,
here. The owner look just like me. Like you can
Like,
go see chicken spots. This shit is a staple in the city. Like the owner look just like me and you. Like that's what shit I love.
bro.
Like
That was a culture shock for me, bro. Especially like coming from California, where you know predominantly was like Latinos, Asians, and you had your blacks peppered in, depending on what type of neighborhood you grew up in, whatever.
Right.
But going to Atlanta and it's the inverse. It's like you get that sense of comfort, you know, that you don't normally would get anywhere else. So, um, and then you see the homes people are living in. It's like, wow, y'all living like that out here. Like,
Yeah, they
you
I'm
got
like,
some
yo,
crazy shit. Yeah.
and like my pops, bro, like my pops, he's old school, man. So like he never really understood like the allure of me wanting to do music, especially coming from another country. It's like, yo, go to college, get your degree, do X, Y, and Z, blah blah blah. It wasn't until I think he went to Miami on like a family trip or whatever, and he's just driving around like the rich neighborhoods, and he sees this house with like a Rolls Royce Phantom in the driveway, marble floors on the driveway or whatever, and then he looks up to see who owns this house, Scott Storch. He's like, what does Scott Storch do? Oh, Scott
Music.
Storch is the producer. He
Yeah.
came back home. He was like, my pops got Caribbean next to. He's like, boy, you just make all this music. You can make all this money doing music. Oh, you good? I'm like, oh, so now it's okay. Now it's
Yeah, you
okay.
bro, and it's sad, but you have to you said, bro, but you have to put this shit in people's face
yeah, we know, we know.
to make people like
Hey,
it's really
so
good.
since we at this point, so how was that journey for you, like with support and things like that? Since you've been doing music, since basically a kid and things like that. Like, how was that? Like, so when was that your dad was like that, being like, oh yeah, I can see where this is going now.
Um, man, my dad's probably military, bro. So like he's
Oh
always
fuck.
had
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
he's always
Okay,
had that no nonsense discipline, bro. Like
yeah. It should be one
thing
way type shit. Yeah,
things had to be
Uniform,
like
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
practical. My mom was the nurturer for my creative side. Don't get it wrong. My dad is an amazing artist. Like man's can draw his ass off. So like he knew the creativity was like in his genes. Like it flows through us. But um I think what kind of aggravated him a little about me was that I neglected other things for the art, you know, like I didn't have like
Yeah,
I was so tunnel vision with what it
yeah.
was. So he didn't mind that I loved to do music. He was just like, dude, make it make sense. That's I don't care. Just do what you got to do, but make it make sense.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, my
So with
mom
that
was
being
always the one to like rally me on. Like I would make something that I think would sound dope, and I would show her, and she'd be like, "I'm proud of you, son. Keep it moving, keep going." So like Yeah.
It's dope.
So question with that being said, I hear you talk about like your I ain't gonna say plight, but your your like battle of getting your dad to take you serious as an artist. What would you say to it can be yourself or just a young, say 15, 16-year-old artist that is like you said about to make that switch to where like, okay, I really wanna put this shit out here. Like I wanna give myself a shot, a real shot. Like you got any advice you would give to somebody like that?
Mm, that's a good question. I would say to that person, because I look back at 15-year-old me, what would I tell myself at that age? Um, Follow your heart, you know. Find out why you want to do this.
Mm,
What's the reason behind it? Are you following a trend, or is this what drives you? Is this what motivates you in life, you know? Like I wake up out of my sleep because I hear sounds and I have to come up to my office and get it out of my head. Like if I go too long without creating, I feel physically sick. Like I have to get it out. So
Feel like something wrong, yeah.
yeah, like it's like a buildup of pressure in my brain. Like I just gotta like get it out in some sort of way. Like whether it be art, drawing, because I actually did go to college for graphic design. So like that was my compromise with my dad. He was like, all right, if you're gonna go to school, get a degree, do something. But like, I'm like,
right.
all right, I got it. I got something for you. Like,
He said,
I'll
"I'm gonna
go
meet you in
to,
the middle with this. I'll meet you in the middle with this."
yeah, we'll compromise. But going back to the question, it's like, figure out your why, you know?
Yeah,
Because I know,
It's all
like,
about the reason.
it's all about the reason, man. Like, I know when I was younger doing this, being a producer, let alone an artist, wasn't glorified like it is now, you know?
right.
Like, it was more so you play football, play basketball, some type of
Right.
sport, like, go to college. Like I grew up with this dude, Darren Collison, like my dad's close friend, his son Darren Collison, his family groomed him for the NBA, man. So when he
Right,
got
he played for
drafted,
the Pacers, right?
yeah, when he played for
Yeah,
the he
yeah.
played for the Pacers, it was no surprise to me. I'm like, they would have family cookouts and like you go into his foyer and you see just trophies all over the place. So when I saw him, I'm like, yo, it makes sense. Like having a supportive um, home network is good too.
Yeah.
Kids definitely need that. Like with my kids, man, like I don't care what they want to do with their life. And I don't mean that in a negative way. Like they could do whatever they want to do. Just thrive to be the best at it. I'm going to support them emotionally, however, financially. I'm going to make sure that like if my son says, "Hey, Dad, I want to be a freaking gymnast or whatever, I don't know, like, or a basketball player or a scientist or whatever. Like, I don't care what they say they want to do. Like, I am going to nurture that because that's
So
what I would need it. So
Facts.
nah, I feel that. So let me ask you, since we talking about the kids part, how
yeah,
do you balance being a father and trying to, chase your goals with music? Because I know for sure on the business side of life, it is hard to be it, doing
man,
your parent duties and trying to balance, oh, put this out, do this, get this put up, record this, do all this stuff. So how do you balance that on your end?
bro, it's a never ending juggling act. It's a sacrifice, man. Like, there's times where I have to dive into the music 100%, and there's times I have to be a dad 100%. So they know what it is. Like they sit in my office and they see me working, and I tell them like, hey, this is what I got to do right now, and I also give them that time back. Like when it's dad and kid time, nothing else exists, bro. Like we'll sit on the game for hours and play Fortnite. Like that's my kid's thing, man. Like it is a balance, and being a single dad, like I'm divorced and whatnot, so like I have limited time with them anyway, so I really have to be cognizant of how I spend my time with them. So it's a it's a struggle though. Not gonna not gonna hold you.
Man, it do get like that. I understand. I
Oh yeah,
definitely
man.
Yeah,
understand that.
yeah, man. So yeah, that's they also drive me and motivate me to go harder because I know
Yeah.
once I get to a point where I need to be at, that I won't have to work as hard as I am right now. So
So let me get into that because that kind of we talk about this with other artists as well. Of like,
yeah,
especially with today, you got to do more. You know what I mean? Like today, you can't just be an artist, so to speak. Like you can't just put out music. You gotta be in people's
yeah,
faces like damn near all the time, even at the levels of coming up. You know what I mean? Whether that's
yeah,
I don't even know. Like there's artists streaming. There's artists just doing way more other shit than just music. You know what I mean? Just being out and about. How do
and that's
you
man, that
how
is
do you do that? Like how do you, try to figure that part out and things like that with kids and just life in general, trying to balance that type of shit too.
that is a whole other struggle, man. The social media, how I'm coming from an era where making good music all it was. You just
Right.
make music and put it out, and if people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. Now you have to be a graphic designer, you have to be a videographer, you have to be a photographer,
Producer,
you have to
everything.
be a host, you have to be a producer, an artist. You have to wear so many different hats. You and then quote unquote influencer, like it's a lot to handle, man. And I am still trying to figure that out. And once I feel like I do have a grasp on things, the algorithm changes up again. So I think I have my own little formula that I'm comfortable with, and I'm going to continue to do that until I feel like I've gotten that part down, and then I'll ramp it up. But um,
So,
that's
because you
So my
because you because you do wear a lot. You produce and you do music and as well. Like you actually do the perform
correct.
music
Yeah,
as well. So it's like, how do you have one that you prefer to do more, or is it really just neck and neck with it?
it depends on the mood I'm in, man. Like I started off as a rapper, way like I guess you want to call it a rapper or whatever. But um, back when I started, we couldn't just click on YouTube and find instrumentals. So I started making beats just to have something to rap over. And then in that process of learning to make beats, I fell in love with that way more than rapping. So like I feel like I'm a producer first, artist second, because like if I make a beat and I'm like really vibing with it, I have to see it through, which means I'm gonna hop on and rhyme to it myself. So that's kind of been my direction with that. I much rather just produce my ass off and let other people jump on it. But every now and then I'm compelled to like step behind the mic and do my thing. So
my question, I hear you speaking a lot about like being from a different area, a different era, and having to adapt to social media and the climate
yeah,
and things. So with that being said, being that you are what they would consider like an older artist, what would do you find like struggles or do you feel like pressure? Like, is there a clock to you, or are you an artist that just freely creates and you're on your own clock? If you understand what I'm saying.
no, I definitely I felt that at one point in time. I'm not gonna hold you. But then I had to realize that I'm not racing against nobody. I'm not keeping up with nobody. I'm trusting God's timing, and regardless of whatever my age is, I know that my goal is to make timeless music. So
Right.
if I happen to go mainstream and I'm pushing 45, I don't care. Like, and I say that to say that at the end of the day, am I happy with what I'm doing? Like that's all that matters, man. Like, am I staying true to myself? I'm not trying to keep up with nobody. I'm not. Um,
Because I got a homie and we work closely together with his music situation,
yeah,
and we just had recently had that conversation, and he and you know what I'm saying, I was just like telling him like, it ain't no basically what you were just saying, like, it ain't no clock, bro.
Ain't no
Like
clock.
make
That's
what you want to make.
unnecessary pressure.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
Exactly. Exactly what I was telling him. Like I was like, bro, that's worrying about shit that's out of your control.
out of
You
your
don't
control,
know
man.
you don't know when your moment gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like all you can do is create, put yourself in the best situation every day. Like show up every
Yeah,
day, chin up, chest out. We were just having that conversation.
exactly.
So I just want to
Like
get your perspective on that.
no, no, and then, there's the famous story that Quincy Jones was like in his 50s when he did Thriller. So it's like that was his breakthrough moment. Not to say that he wasn't in the studio working his ass off for decades prior to that. That just
Right.
happened. That happened to be his time to you know go to this quote unquote music Super Bowl or whatever. Like um. So yeah, stories like that is I guess comforting, but putting a time limit on myself is not fair to me, man. Like I don't. Life is stressful as it is, bro. Like
And then
I'm
and then I hate that it's so much of our culture that's like that. Like, cause you can see like it's country singers who don't pop to their
Yeah, it's
60s.
only it's
It's
only
facts,
like it's only
like
hip
facts.
hop that we ever
it's
put an
only
age
it's
restraint on
only
shit.
it's only us that we like nigga turn 30. Oh, it's over for you.
You're
Yeah,
done. You're
Yeah,
yeah.
done.
niggas be
Like
thinking it's
But
over
it's
for
crazy.
you. Like,
It's crazy because I know me and Kenny talked about this the other day, but like I see a lot of people saying like 30 is the new 20, like 30s is the new 20 because
yeah,
like a lot of people aren't really hitting their prime and they stride until like mid 30s, like 37,
bro.
38, like buying houses and things of that nature to like mid 30s and shit these
We've
days because
had we've
shit's
had so
different.
many setbacks. We had so many setbacks in society, bro. It's like my father and my mom, man. They bought their house like mid 20s, man. Like I'm still
What I
renting out
told
a
you, Kenny,
townhouse.
the shit said if you was what is it, the 90s, they was buying their first house like 26,
Yeah,
28. Now it's 10 years later, like 38, 30, like damn near
right,
40.
bro. The shit, the shit. Wow, like we the only people, and cause I was just talking to some people, and like three or four of them was white, and it's just me and one Puerto Rican dude. So we talking about it, and me and him were similar. Like it was doing some shit. Like, yeah, bro. Like people be saying, and neither one of us are 30 yet. We in our late 20s, but we were just saying we was talking, and we were like, yeah,
bro.
bro. Like, niggas like, damn, niggas gonna turn 30 or whatever, and they like,
The
y'all talking about 30. Like, bro, we did
Mhm.
30, what the hell would that do? And they just telling different stories about like how they look at it and shit. And I'm like, bro, that is crazy because like from our perspective, it
It
don't be
don't
like
feel like that.
yeah.
Right.
yeah, yeah. It don't, man. Like
Like them
I
niggas
know,
be 28 feeling like kids. Like and we be
Hmm.
28 like boy, this shit. I'm oh my god, it's
It's
about
almost
to be
over, boy.
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
I had to show my ID to some bar and get a drink, and the lady looked at me like, "Ain't no way you about to be 38." I'm like,
Yeah, Shorty
"Yeah."
said she thought that shit was fake. I'm dead.
She's like, "Ain't no way." So thank God for the melanin, because even though we getting even though we getting
Nah,
up there,
nah, bro, for real. 'Cause that's how you know that's how you know niggas blessed, bro. Niggas
yeah,
be, bro. I go to the gym with this old dude, bro. No homo. This nigga chisel everything like skin. Listen, no, skin clear,
bro.
everything like in shape, bro. And he just be out there. We call him black. He dark as hell, like. But he's smart
Bro,
as fuck, old nigga, bro. So he just be chopping like we been sitting in the sun. He just be chopping it up with us, bro. And he
man,
like he be telling us like, yeah, man, like yeah, man. I was in jail. He was like, at least y'all free. I spent my whole
man,
20s in jail, and now this
man,
nigga pulling up 600. Like he got a 600 Benz. You don't like he just own businesses. Like he ain't famous for
yeah,
nothing. Like he can go anywhere and be unbothered, but really having paid. Like he be talking to me, put me on game about shit. And I'm like, boy, Black really don't crack. You'll never like you look at him, you'll think he privileged prick ain't never been through nothing. And
yeah,
it's like, boy, black people, it's something in our makeup that's different, bro. Cause you niggas do not be looking like they done been through. Like the
not
stories
at
he
all,
tell, this
man.
nigga done had a hard ass life, but nigga skin clear, he in shape. This nigga look like he ain't never seen a hard day. That shit
Yeah, that's
crazy.
crazy. That's
And he
crazy,
about
man.
60. Don't even look it, I swear.
Wow, wow. Now
So
that's
let me
that's a
ask.
that's a blessing.
Right. Like we
So,
got some different shit in us for real.
Yeah,
so let me ask you this because we talk about this too. Signing. Like, what's your thoughts on signing or being independent, things like that? Like, we talk about people, we talk about on the show a lot about different artists talking about their contract situations and things like that. And Kenny always said like, just do your what'd you say, do your requirements and just get the fuck on type shit. And you knew what you signed when you signed it
Yeah,
type
yeah,
shit.
because
So
yes, I'm gonna give you a little backdrop, Michael. What he's saying, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go explain for you. So it's how I feel. I'm one of them people like I'm not pro label, but I look at it from a business standpoint, straight down the middle. Like even though I'm an artist myself, I look at it from straight down the middle. Okay, boom. These people presented you the agreement. Nobody put a gun to your head and said, "Hey, motherfucker, sign this or I'm gonna kill you."
yeah,
You had the right to. I mean, you had the right and a duty to read through this document, no matter how long or short it is. Whatever terms you don't understand, you have time to do the research. You don't have to sign the contract right then. You had it to read through, so you should have understood what was going on and what was presented to you. Okay, so going forward, you signed this. So that means you, even if you didn't understand, you lied and said you did. So you agreed, you agreed to these terms and conditions. So my thing is, once you have done that, do what the fuck you gotta do and get on. Spilled milk gotta get wiped up. There's no need of crying
nah,
over it.
fact.
Like, so that's how I be looking at the situation. And
Yeah,
then as another piece of that, I always tell niggas like if you a nigga got no motion, you don't have no industry connect. You know, Mike, it's all about relationships. You don't
yeah,
have no relationships, no connections, none of that in this industry. And a label offering you 500,000 to a mil to start up your career, they taking all initial investment. That means all initial risk. You're crazy to think that you just gonna pay them back and they not gonna want no interest on it or no other. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
it's
They're gonna
going to be
want that
some
back. They're gonna
exactly. They
want it.
don't plus
Yeah,
more. Like
yeah,
you're crazy not to think so. That's just business. So that's
yeah.
how I be looking at it.
Nah, that's a good question too, man. Like I did get signed like early like 2012 or 2011, 2012. Me and my boys, we got signed to a small indie label. So that was my initial introduction to that side of the industry. Um, we got, dang, I can't remember. We got dropped at a label dismembered before we even put out a professional project. But um, the networking aspect of being signed is unmatched. Like you get in, introduced to a lot of people that can help your career on an upward trajectory. But um, like you said, it's a business, man. Labels are banks. They're gonna front you the money, and they're gonna want to see a return on their investment. You may not like the percentage, but just like any loan you get, there's gonna be interest on stuff.
yeah.
You know, you get fronted $500,000. That money is just not for you to go and while out. That is money for production, for studio time, for advertisement, for wardrobe. Because the label's not gonna let you dress yourself. They're gonna hire a stylist. They're gonna make sure that you look presentable to be put out because you're representing the label also. So they're not gonna have you out there looking crazy.
You're a walking
Um,
billboard.
you're a walking billboard, and you
Exactly.
got you got to think about it from their perspective too. Like if you were to sign an artist, right, and you were putting in your personal money into this situation, how would you want your money to be recouped? You know. So I think if you think about it like that, um, there's pros and cons. Because as an independent artist, yes, you have way more freedom. You can do whatever you want, but you know that road is going to be a tough one.
Yeah, you gotta have bread. You gotta have that bread to
You,
do that shit for real.
it's going to be difficult. I'm doing that myself. I'm funding my own stuff. Like I work a job. Like this, I am on salary. Like so, it is a struggle to say the least. But it's a beautiful struggle that I wouldn't trade for the world. Um, I have the freedom to do what I want when I want, bro. Like
Do you
so,
have
yeah.
a so would you sign or would you rather just stay independent at that point? Is that what you're saying? You would just rather just do it on your
It
own?
depends
Or
what I'm
and
what I'm. It depends
would you
on what I'm
sign it?
signing. It
I'm
depends
about to
on
say
for
because
what
Kenny
though.
always asks this too, like what would be your perfect deal? Like if you could have it right now.
where I have the control over what like how I feel I can maintain my lifestyle, I would do a production deal. I would sign as a producer, not as an artist.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Okay.
would
Okay.
I would
Okay.
sign as I would sign a production deal in R&B. But me on the front line being an artist, I have no desire at the moment for that. I
I
want
feel
And,
to.
that. I feel that. I feel that.
I
I'm
want
so
So look,
happy you
to.
said that, bro. Cause
that's real. That's real.
that's
That's
how
Yeah,
real.
I
yeah,
be, bro. Like so many people be like, bro, like they hear like an old song or some shit, or I might repost a
yeah,
song and niggas will slide and be like, yo, bro, see, yeah, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Fuck all that other shit. And I'd be like, bro, it's like, do I want to have my foot? That's why I work with artists and help them do
yeah,
little shit behind the
yeah,
scenes. Do I want to have my foot in music? Of course.
yeah,
Like music is part of my life. I'm never gonna not have no impact on music. But to just be running around doing shows, putting on the jacket like, oh, I'm a rapper, bro. I don't want to do that shit. Like, I
man.
think that shit is corny at this point. Like, no
And,
disrespect to anybody that's rapping, however you
no,
take care of
no,
your
no,
family.
no
But me
disrespect.
personally, I just feel like it's bigger fish to fry for me.
And then
Yeah.
what are you singing about? Like, what's your music content about? Because based off the
Right.
type of artist you are and the type of content you're putting out, you gotta uphold that image like
Yeah.
damn near
Yeah.
24/7.
Right.
So if you're putting yourself out there as like as a YN type rapper or you're a trapper or whatever, you more catering towards that demographic. You don't have any off days to just be
Yeah,
you.
and also with those type of people, what they fail to realize later is that your fan base ends up growing up and growing out of that lane, and now they don't know how to adapt to what they gonna like because the new young
Exactly.
niggas ain't on that type of shit, or they listen
Right,
Exactly.
and
to a different, or they
they not
listen to
waiting
a
on you to
different
grow.
young nigga now.
Right, and they not waiting on you to grow up. They just finding somebody that's already
You're
on
right.
the shit they just got on.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Nah, facts. Yeah, man. Like I pull my inspiration from like things that I grew up listening to, man. Like my family was hell of into listening to music, man. I grew up listening to oldies all weekend, man. Like,
Same.
um, so the one thing that stood out with those songs is that they're timeless, man. Like I could still pop on a Stevie Wonder record and listen to In Square Circles, bro. Like top to bottom. So my thing is like I wanna make something that's gonna stand the test of time. Um, because how many rappers has come out that they have one hot record and you don't hear nothing else from them.
Right.
No cap.
It's like,
Now they doing goddamn cricket commercials and shit. Like,
Right. Right.
hey, no shade to that. Get it
no
how you
shade.
live.
Yeah,
Get it
get it
how
how
you
you
live.
live. Just remember you got to live how you get it.
Yeah.
All you need is
Exactly.
one.
Fact.
Listen, there's not there's nothing wrong with being a one hit wonder. I'd rather be a one hit wonder than a no hit wonder. I
That's
don't.
No, that's a
facts. That's
I
fact.
have
facts.
That's a
no
That's
I
fact.
facts.
Now that's a
I
That's
have
bar.
no
facts.
pride. I have no
That is a
pride in
bar.
that, man. Like there's no ego in that, man. Like if
I'd
I
rather
had
be able to say I did it once than I never
Right,
did it.
right,
That's a
at
fact.
all.
That is a
So,
fact.
so,
you
so with the producing side of life, bro.
yeah.
So, what I know we was talking a little bit before, like, you say you've been working on other people's projects and things like that. So, who you been working with? I want you to be able to,
Okay,
get
so
that part out too.
yeah, so future projects, man. Like I have this really dope singer by the name of Natasha. Um, a little bit about her. She used to do Broadway younger, so she played Nala in The Lion King. Her vocals
Oh
Oh
is
damn,
shit,
crazy.
that's hard.
that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So we just finished recording her whole project, bro. Like it is stupid. Watching her work was crazy, bro. Like we went out to Atlanta. We had 2 days to record. She knocked out 10 records in 2 days, bro. Like
Damn.
when I
She was
saw
on her
that, I was like,
grizzly.
I'm like, yo, you got it. You the truth. You the go. So yeah, I produced her whole project, bro. It is. She's telling a dope story, man, and I'm really happy about this work. Look forward to that sometime July-ish. Yeah, we should be putting that out in July. Um,
Okay.
next person I'm working with is a close friend named Jay Quinton, bro. Like James Quinton, phenomenal MC. This dude can rap his ass off. Um, doing his EP, we have a record called Barbecue, which we got Houston rapper Trader Truth on that joint. It is
Oh
ignorant.
shit.
Yeah, that shit is tough. Probably sometime in the next month or two that should be dropping. We got to still get the record mixed down a little bit better. I don't like speaking on too much future projects because like I don't want to jinx nothing. But
Right.
another thing I'm working on, like I said, my boy Keenan Scott does Broadway also. So he has a play right now called The Genius of Being Stupid. So we're doing a soundtrack to accompany the play. Me and a producer friend of mine, Trey Matthews, we're co-producing that project. So we've been working on that for like I want to say last year now. But with him actively doing Broadway shows right now, it's like the scheduling is crazy, but we're still knocking things out. My uncle that I talked about earlier, CBD, he's doing this thing. He's like more of a Caribbean hip hop artist because he's pulling from our influences growing up. He's got a show on the 28th with Offset from Migos, so that's gonna be dope too.
Yeah, that's dope.
I'm shooting him records that's family, so he gets free dips on my production. There's another artist out in Raleigh named Dame. He's dope. I'm locked in with him and a couple other cats that I don't want to speak on just yet. But outside of that, Retail Therapy Part 2, I'm gonna drop the second half of my EP close to the summertime. So I kind of got like the next 6 months
planned out.
But I like to leave some gaps for like some whatever stuff popping up. Yeah.
Yeah. So with Retail, before we move on to some new stuff, get your thoughts on some new stuff. Retail Therapy Part 1, how did that come about? Like, well, I was listening to that the other day, and I liked it. It's not a long project. It's an EP, so it's not a long project. And everything you can get through and everything. It's a vibe. It's definitely a vibe. I fuck with it. So what was that?
That free
Yeah, free
99.
99. Yeah,
free 99. Yeah, yo. So Retail Therapy was my coping mechanism coming off of my divorce, bro. Like, so I was married for a few years, and the divorce was kind of heavy. I lost a lot of who I was while being married. Like very, very stressful times. But me and my ex were cool. We do the co-parenting thing, but I had to get back to who I was. Because like whenever you're in a a long-term relationship, you tend to like lose a little bit of who you are in the process of being with somebody else. So Retail Therapy was me getting through the ups and downs of my divorce and my marriage and just pushing forward in life. So that's how that project came about, man.
And you said Retail Therapy Part 2 coming this year?
Yeah. So I had the whole project's already done pretty much. Like I had like 10 tracks, but I didn't feel like it was necessary to put out one big project, man. So all right, let me just cut it in half.
And then the attention span nowadays, like
if a record is longer than 2 minutes, people are skipping, bro. So like once I saw that, I'm like, there's no point of wasting these records. I'm not doing that to myself. And then another thing too, like doing it independently. Like I'm going through United Masters for all my distros, so it's like learning that process was a freaking headache. But just figuring out how social media works and you putting out records and promoting yourself, I kind of gave myself that little grace period as a trial and error run. So like, let me just see how this works before I just waste a bunch of good music on deaf ears,
Respect.
Yeah.
So let's get into some some new stuff real quick, before we get up out of here and everything. Let's start with Ye, bro. Ye been going crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Let's Kenny. I know it's your man's, bro. But bro he been wilding, bro. Ever since people saying, I seen Charlamagne. I don't know if y'all seen. I put it on the page. I tried to put the video on here. They say it's too long.
Is this
but
really
Charlamagne,
news? Like,
I mean, it's not. It's not. But Charlamagne and them are starting to say like he's only doing this because of Kendrick, because Kendrick's getting his shine, and Kendrick took down Drake, and he wanted to do that, and yada yada yada. Do y'all think that's true, or do y'all feel like
he
this is just
basically
another
said
Ye
it.
bullshit?
He basically
He basically that's what it is.
I
That's why he
don't
doing
think
it.
he.
When he first started, I don't think that's the sole reason, but it's part of it. Like because when he first started the rant, what he said on stage, he was like, Kendrick took down my nemesis.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
damn.
Okay, yeah. He did say that. He did say that. He did say that. So yeah, that has to be some part of his mind with this shit. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So then he probably been pissed off. He got a bunch of yes. It's been known that if you're not a yes man, Kanye get you the fuck from around him. So he got a bunch of yes men around him that's been stroking his ego the last couple of days. So he just been nutting up. He just been letting his nuts hang.
I feel
Acting an
everything
ass.
he's saying is right though. Like when you really read it, it's
Everything.
like
I'm about to
because
say,
like there
what
was
were we talking about?
parts.
What's everything, bro? What's everything?
I'm just saying like there was like there's parts of like the interview where like we have touched on things where he's just saying it in a more brash way, like a wilder way. So
No,
people
we're
are
not
gonna
talking
be,
about the interview. I
huh?
agree. I
No,
ain't
I'm
talking
not
about the
talking.
Justin
No, I'm
LeBron
talking about
interview.
this interview we just did. I can see I connected some things with what he's been saying. It's like what he's trying to get off a bigger thing than what he's just saying it in a wild way. So people are offended off rip because what they see is something that they just don't want to see, but
Yeah,
they're
like they
not
can't get the
actually paying
message because of
attention to
the
what.
like the way he's saying it, the way he delivering it.
Yeah, it's
Delivery,
it.
everything though.
If
We
he
all
if
we
he
always talk about
if he wasn't saying wild shit in between, like the whole like the whole I'm a
it.
Nazi, like nigga
Yeah,
say,
He's wild.
he
He's
was saying
wild.
some wild.
He's
I'm not
wild.
saying he wasn't saying wild shit, but when you really look and read it, he is speaking to like something though. Like there is
Yeah.
a
One thing about Kanye that Kanye or Ye, I'm sorry, Ye is gonna do, he's gonna make you feel something. Regardless if you agree with it or not, he's gonna make you feel something. I feel like he's the best at doing that and invoking some type of emotion. Like I don't care about how you feel about me. At least you feel something, you know. So he's
he knows
Kanye's
that.
smart, bro. He
Yeah,
knows
he knows
exactly
that.
what he's doing. Kanye will forever be a genius in my book, bro. I can't. I will not go on camera bashing Ye in no shape or
Or
form
facts.
or niggardom whatsoever.
So do y'all think Charlamagne's right though? Like this is all
Well,
because of
Kanye said
that?
he said it was a social experiment. Basically, I think what I think is since he's back at this pinnacle he's at now, he's regained everything that he's lost. He's
He let his nuts
basically
hang, bro.
he's willing to crash out and see if it's gonna happen again because he knows he can rebuild it back. Basically, he's just
He don't
saying
give a fuck.
he's testing the limits. He's just seeing what he can and can't do.
Bro, you're right. What, bro? The nigga literally tweeted one person, bro. The people they said something to him about he just he said something about being a Nazi and shit. This nigga put like 12 laughing emojis and he was like, right, bitch, now come kill me. I said, this nigga
Right.
Yo,
a
Yeah,
fool.
that nigga Ye is sick, bro. Because it really all started.
Nigga
What was
said
it?
he
The
turned
Grammys.
down 3
It
Make
really
a Wish kids in a wheelchair
yeah.
down for.
He's wild. And then the thing is,
That
it all
nigga said, I
started at
don't take
the
pictures. I don't take pictures unless I want to take pictures.
Take
I said, oh, this nigga's a
yeah, he
fool.
was no, but y'all know, like it all started from the Grammys with his wife wearing that shit. Oh, well, not
that
wearing
Yeah,
was a
nothing
bro.
wild
really,
fit.
and then
That was a
and
wild
then it
fit.
went into everything else, bro. It
Yeah,
went into
bro.
everything else with that
Bro,
shit.
that shit.
Because I'm about to say it really did. If you think about it, bro,
This
at
nigga
the time
tyrannical,
it
bro.
did. I mean, thinking about it, it did kind of take some of the heat off of what Kendrick got going on because really Kendrick won like hella damn Grammys that night, but then niggas started talking about yay, and then he started going on his whole little bullshit. Kendrick still got his props and shit, but I feel like
Bro,
the
I'm
yay
telling
shit
you where
started
it
to take
was, bro.
over.
Ye was somewhere in the bat cave looking at looking at
Niggas,
the
I can't
Grammys,
believe this shit.
looking at the Grammys. Yeah!
Yeah, nigga said, but he said, and I really don't fuck with that.
I don't think
Y'all
he's
know what he
jealous of
said about
Kendrick though.
Stormy.
No,
I
bro,
don't
I
think
don't
that
even
matters to him.
I
I
don't think
just
it's a
think
person.
he
I
just
think Ye fed
It's
up
just
with the
him.
system. Ye like, I told all y'all niggas it was like this. Nobody wanted to believe me. Y'all niggas destroyed me for telling the truth.
right.
I'm back. Suck my dick. Like that's how
But
he
then it's
feel.
like you
Like
can't get
Niggas,
mad
I'm
at him
back.
because everybody wants to be like not like wants to be him, but like everyone wants to be able to say
that
what the fuck they
power,
want to
that
say.
plays,
I
Yeah,
was just
that
about to
yeah.
say that. Like, do you know
that
how
plays on the
empowering that must feel to just be able to pop off and talk your
like
shit with
he's
Yeah,
really
no
a free
and
regard
No
thinker. Like
for the
what?
discourse at
consequences?
all.
he's
What?
really a
Like we
free
can't
nigga.
Yo, he's free.
He's free.
Yeah,
I'm
he said it in
envious.
that
I'm
video. He
envious of
feels
that.
liberated, and I feel like everybody wants to feel like that.
Yeah.
And it's like that's
Yeah.
why I feel like he's not wrong. It may seem wild what he said, but this nigga has the ability to do what everybody on earth would want to do. Who wouldn't want to say
Yeah.
what the fuck they want to say? We're
Without
always being
regard.
policed
Bruh.
on
And
our
How many
free
times we
speech.
say that shit
I'm
behind the
2 points
scenes,
cash
bro?
value.
If we say what we want to say, niggas gonna say we hating. But
Right.
it's because but anybody else say it is a different situation.
I guess
bro.
it does take money, Kenny, like you said. It takes
Yeah,
money to be
that's
able
all
to
it
do
takes.
it.
Bro,
But
that man on some, like he said at his little party he had the other night, bro. That nigga on some massive Musa shit, bro.
Man, the cancel culture
Bro,
is heavy, man. He's
the
not afraid
level,
to be canceled, bro.
the
He does
level
not
this
care.
nigga has got on, like we are witnessing, like, and I know y'all, I'm not speaking to y'all three, but bro, I just want y'all, the general public, to really understand whether you like him, hate him, love him, or you're indifferent about him.
Yeah,
This shit is history, bro.
it's some
Like,
legendary shit to be.
it
we
is,
witnessing
bro. It
some
is.
legendary shit. This man goes on national platforms, and the boy said, "Fuck Virgil."
Yeah,
The
yeah,
boy posted a video
yeah,
and said,
yeah. He's
a
wilding.
nigga shared the video of him and Virgil with like some heart emojis. Kanye reposted it and was like, "This nigga strategically stole my life." Bro, I'm like, oh my.
Wow.
That's not funny, but that's wild, bro.
No, but it's
And
crazy
then
though.
and then he
Like
said he
Lando
even
say,
said
bro,
Drake is
what's
the
so crazy?
realest one out of between
But
him and Travis, bro.
hold on, though, Speed. It's crazy, but like
Nigga
this
said
goes
it gets
to
worse.
Lando. This speaks to Lando point though. He say shit like that, but think about what he really saying though. It come off like, oh my God, he said fuck Virgil. But think about it. You was my little homie. You came in, supposed to be helping me. You go and take Louis Vuitton, cut me off. They didn't want to pay me. I lost my job at Louis Vuitton. You go get the job and get praised for. So you know what I'm saying? Like, not
Right.
saying that's always
Yeah,
true, but from his perspective, you took
yeah.
his spot in culture. So like everything the niggas say, it be grounded in something. So I get what Lando's saying.
Yeah,
It's like
I'm
it
yeah,
still
don't
I'm
come
still
from
trying to
nowhere.
figure out why he called himself a Nazi though. That's
yeah.
Bro,
He just that I think he got to mix that in to
listen,
get
y'all.
to get shit. I
I'm not
don't
gonna say
know.
the name of the people, but it's clear why he called himself a Nazi. Nazis were known for not fucking with.
Oh yeah. Let's not do
He's
that. Let's
making
not do
it
that. Let's
clear.
not do that.
He's making it clear
Yeah.
that he
We
don't fuck.
That's
we
crazy.
just got back on Facebook. We don't need another year
That's
down.
That's why
crazy.
I'm not saying the name. I'm not saying the name. I'm just laying out the. I'm
Crazy.
just laying out the
Oh,
problem for
but
you.
did
You
you
saw
see
it
what
'cause
he just recently said? He said basically, I love everybody. He named everybody that he dissed. He was like, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
bro,
That
he
nigga's
said
the
fuck
goat.
Virgil, and 3 tweets later, I love Virgil. It's just some shit
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
he said he said I love Travis, I love Virgil, I love Drake. He said
yeah.
Drake is the realest out of them three.
He said then, bro. Then he put out a list of people that ain't never, the only rappers that never did him wrong, bro.
Yeah, he said Thug. He said Thug, Quavo. Who else was on there? I forgot who else he said.
He said Thug. Nigga said that's about it.
No, he
Nigga
said Thug,
said
Quavo. Quavo was
He
on
said
it.
Thug, Quavo, Cardi. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, Cardi was on it. The nigga didn't even put Ty Dolla $ign on it, and Ty
I'm
Dolla
surprised
$ign
he
is
didn't put Offset on there. Offset just
But
posted a
but
picture.
no, but no, he was talking about Ty Dolla $ign a couple of tweets before that though, bro. He said
Oh.
he said Ty Dolla $ign was the realest and he was better than all them niggas.
Wow. Yo, Ty's a
But
beast though. Ty
Yeah,
is a beast,
yeah,
Ty
bro.
is legit. I fuck with Ty Dolla Sign.
and if you
He's
somebody
raw.
like me that like actually looking to writing this shit, he done
Yeah,
penned some of your
opinions.
He on that. Yeah.
but
Shit. What?
like he been around since Tooted and Booted days. Like that's just
It's been a while. Shit, let's
Oh my
shit.
god,
I just
y'all!
realized where we at.
I ain't even
Wait, what?
see he. I ain't see he I'm not. I can't put the picture up, but I ain't see he reposted the T-shirt.
the free
What
puff.
T-shirt?
No, the T-shirt he dropped with the swastika on it, bro. He reposted.
Oh,
He put it.
Remember he put up
He put it, bro.
up
The nigga
Oh,
put it on sale.
he
He
put
put
up
it
an
on
yeah, I
old
know.
sale,
picture
Yeah,
of
I did
him
see that.
wearing
Yeah.
I
You
bro.
ain't
He
gonna
put
get
it
us.
on
You
sale,
ain't gonna
bro.
get us. You ain't gonna get us. I'll back off. You ain't gonna
He
get us
got that
this.
shit on sale.
You ain't gonna get us some more strike. We don't need no more
He got
strike.
that shit on
They taking niggas' money. We ain't gonna get no more straight.
He was wild.
Look, okay. All right. So boom, let's go on to the Super Bowl, guys. I just realized what we had on the top. Let's go on to the
There's no
Super
way this
Bowl.
nigga real,
Let's
bro.
get some predictions then before we get up out of here. Who y'all got?
Man,
Londo, who you got? Actually, yeah, let's go. Mike, who you got? Y'all guess who you got, bro?
this is tough, man, because it's like East versus West right now. I don't know who to go for, bro. I want to see the Eagles take it, man. I'm not gonna hold you.
So you're gonna put on the Eagles? Okay.
Yeah.
Londo?
I'm going Chiefs, of course. I gotta go with
Okay.
Mahomes.
And who you got, Kenny?
Okay, boom. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna say who I want, and I'm gonna say what I think is gonna happen. I want
niggas said this shit scripted.
I want Jalen Hurts to do it for Lil Saint, but realistically, I think it's
Talking
gonna
about for little Saquon Barkley.
No, for Lil Saint, but I
Lil
just
Saint the dancer.
But I just really think it's gonna be another Pat Mahomes show.
It's always gonna be a Pat Mahomes. Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. History shows ain't nobody beat him but the GOAT, right?
He is the GOAT. Come on now, like.
No, I'm talking about Brady, brother. Don't
No,
be
I'm
disrespectful
saying
yet.
Pat is
the
new GOAT.
I'm saying, but 6 in the NFL, that means something now. Hold on, don't
Hey, he about to go for his 4th now.
Oh yeah, see people like you.
No, I get it.
It's gonna be history for them, right? It's gonna be history if they 4-peated.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna be.
I know it's not a 4-peat.
It's gonna be a 3-peat.
I thought
it's 2.
It's
3-peat.
3-peat. Yeah, it's 3-peat. Yeah, 3-peat.
It's gonna be a 3-peat.
I remember
Bro,
they
that's
were
what I'm
posting about
saying,
that
bro.
shit.
Who really want to see that, bro? It's the American dream, bro. It's the home of the dreamers. You trying to see some shit? Come on, Jalen Hurts, black quarterback. Let's do it, man.
Mahomes black too.
Man, I ain't fucking.
Hey, let's not do this.
They say he ain't black enough.
Well, hey, y'all see speaking on the Super Bowl's tip. Y'all see Kendrick shit got all right. Y'all see Kendrick shit got leaked, right? And they said it was real, bro. They said it's real. Kendrick rehearsal got leaked and shit. Y'all ready for that?
I didn't see that.
Yeah. They took ACAT posted it, but they label took it down. Interscope took it down and shit. So I guess it
Who was
was
sitting there listening to the whole set?
Huh?
So who was sitting there listening to the whole set? I didn't even know people were listening to the leak.
Yeah, I didn't listen to it, but I know he had posted it.
I'm just I knew he was gonna do it. I knew he was gonna play the song.
Oh yeah. He's that duh. I don't know why
but people were telling
think
me
he
that
was.
they weren't. People were telling me
Man,
he wasn't.
come on,
going
bro.
to.
That shit won 5 Grammys.
Yeah.
Nigga won 5 Grammys off that one song. If that shit don't get performed at the damn Super Bowl, what the fuck are we doing?
That's what I said. He has to.
He got on the Super Bowl because of They Not
the song.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we talking about? That nigga wasn't gonna be on no fucking Super Bowl. Come on, man.
Sometimes you gotta pop out.
Well, people thought not.
Anyways,
some
some sexy songs for you drops next week as well. Shout out to Drake and Party. It's gonna be some. I had to move on because y'all know it's not playing. That was not playing with bro like that. Anyways, for the lovers and friends, we got some good love music for y'all. Next week, shout out to Ovi on them. I'm expect the invoice at the end of this. So
check this out, brother. Check this out. We talking about some.
Hey,
real
you can never count Drake out though. Like
I'm not counting Drake out. All I'm
hell
saying is, do you see how Drake fans do? We talking about Super Bowl. Everything we talking about was real testosterone, and then you come over here for the lovers and friends songs.
Listen, bro. Some sexy songs for you. Listen, that's what we talking about, bro.
You talking about songs for the summer?
Because you disrespectful, bro. Niggas be trying to forget like this nigga ain't one of them ones. Man's had one good year off of one song. Talk about a nigga being a PDF.
One good year.
Shut up. You know what I mean. Let's be real. Let's be real. You know what I mean. You know, because niggas be acting like they forget who the real one been running shit for 10+ straight.
So Speed, I never asked
no
you.
breaks.
You on Team Kenny or use
I'm on. Come on now. I'm on Team Right. That's what I'm on. I'm on Team Right. And the right team. I'm on Team Right. And the right team is none of them, honestly. But for the music,
See, you them type niggas Ye be talking about.
No, you them type of niggas Ye be talking about.
You them type
The
niggas Ye be
fuck?
talking-
Y'all, you the type of nigga Ye be talking about.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be crazy to hear the entire stadium sing the
Yeah,
fucking
that's
song.
gonna be
Because
diabolical.
whether he says the words or not, everyone else will.
Yeah, nigga, when he went up on the Grammys, they literally said A minor. They
Yeah,
literally
they
screamed
did.
A minor
Taylor
at the
Swift,
nigga.
all of them was yelling. They showed everybody.
This shit is, and then you got Dr. Dre in the
He
crowd with
told you bro,
Lucien,
you about to watch the party die.
dapping
He
up and
told
shit.
you.
This shit is fucking rigged. They
He
trying to get
told
my
you
boy
about
out
to
of
watch the
here.
party
They
die.
trying to
He
get my.
told you. He
How
told
you
you
want
about to
the
watch
party
the
not be
party.
part of it?
Okay,
What the
so with
fuck
that
are we
being said,
talking about? These
is
niggas dapping up fucking. Come on, bro. Dr.
so
Dre
Packing
is
his
Drizzy
ass
wrong?
up.
Is
dapping
Drizzy
up
wrong for
niggas
the
in the
lawsuit,
crowd.
man? You feel like
Yeah,
Drake
he wild
is
for that shit too. All them niggas weird. All them niggas weird. Drake only
Get
mad
his
because he
ass up
lost.
out of there. Get his
But
ass up.
realistically, we not gonna sit here and act like bruh is not becoming what he over here talking shit about. So
Who?
so he over here riding all these niggas. Don't get me started, bro. Don't get me
How is?
started, bro. Cause you don't even like the behind the scenes shit. He know what the fuck really be going on. You be on some. I just want the music. No, let's talk
I
about
do.
real
I
shit.
don't care about
Let's
all
talk
that. That's
about
why
real
I'm
life.
not even
Let's talk
gonna
about what's
argue
really
about
going on. These niggas is hoes behind the
damn.
scenes. These niggas hoes. That's what it is. These niggas mad. These niggas hating. Realistically, that's all it is. And Drake, he a hoe for the lawsuit shit. But realistically, they all just some hating ass hoes. That's all. That's what's really going on. Hove hating, Dre hating, Kendrick hating. That nigga been a
How
hater
is
since
but check
he
this
said
out.
it. Nigga,
Check
stop
this out.
playing with me, bro. Stop playing
Check
with
this
my
out though.
bro. He
Check this out
literally
though.
said it.
Check
He
this out.
literally said it. Don't
Check this
no. He
out.
literally said it. He said it in the beef. I'm the nigga biggest hater.
He
So
did say.
we go.
Okay,
He
so
said that. He said
how
that.
you mad at a nigga for telling
So you don't feel like it was
got the
for the
right
culture though? Like music
people
was
got the
it,
right
it
He
was
niggas?
put
really
a
bomb.
culture. Them niggas still hanging with niggas who. Come on, gang. Come on,
Check
gang.
the comments,
Niggas,
speed.
I seen it.
Check
I
the
put it up. I put it up. I know, bro. He too much of a character. He been that, and niggas is, bro. Don't get me started.
But Drake can
Niggas,
and
hate
Kendrick been
people,
a
and it's
hater.
okay.
nigga.
And Kendrick been a
No,
hater.
no. But I said that. I said that. I said Drake be doing hating
I
shit
hate the
too.
way that you
But what
talk, the
I'm
way that
saying
you
is,
dress. I
I
hate
don't
the
like
way that
how
you brush your
everybody be
teeth.
acting like these niggas was never fans of Aubrey Drake Graham ever in their life. Well,
I'm not.
like
Nah,
that's
it's
my
not
thing.
that.
I never
I just
have.
posted some Drake
Not
music.
I
y'all.
still
I ain't talking
listen.
about y'all on the camera. I ain't talking about none of that. I'm talking about the behind the scenes, Twitter, all that bullshit. Niggas acting like they ain't never listened to a Drake song. Because if that was the case, he wouldn't be here and Kendrick would have been in his spot. But
Bro, they trying to pack
no,
him up,
y'all
bro.
only give a fuck
But
about
but
Kendrick
but
one
there
time
but
a year, and
there's a
now
whole
he's
group that
the
act
fucking
like
greatest
Hey,
of
there's
niggas.
a whole group
Hey,
that
what
act like
Kendrick say in the
Kendrick only
song?
had one good year, like you just said, and
What Kendrick say in the song? This a
that's
remedy
Because
of how to get a
realistically,
nigga
that's
that's
out?
what, bro.
preposterous.
When a nigga been going straight good years for 10, and you can only count 2 or 3 on a nigga, yes, that's what niggas, and they all spaced out.
I
That
don't.
Two or
It,
realistically,
three?
bro,
Kendrick
What
2
do you
or
think?
3,
bro,
bro?
nigga, we looked it up on the whole pod. We did. The nigga
I
had,
don't.
and Drake even said it with the year that he took that break, and bro went crazy. Kendrick was going crazy. That was the only time he was on top. Oh no, Diddy. The only time he was on top of some Drake shit. Be real. Name another year, nigga. Stop playing, bro. Stop
Bro, this
fucking
nigga got a
playing.
prolific
Name
while
a
Drake was making
year.
music.
Kendrick's
I'm
always
talking
been
music. I'm talking,
Kendrick's
and that's
always
that
been
same
top.
year. That's that same year I'm talking about. So what the
Kendrick's
fuck are you
always been
talking about?
top three.
Name.
I don't.
I never
I
said that.
don't.
I never
I'm
said
not
that. Name a
judging.
year.
I'm not judge.
Name
He
another
doesn't have
year
to
he's
put
been
a.
over that nigga.
Someone
Name
doesn't
another
have
year
to
he's been
put an
number one.
album out to be
I'm not
big.
saying that. I'm not saying that. But niggas is sitting here acting like this nigga musically been over Drake forever, and he
OVO cut the
hasn't.
check. OVO send the check.
Rapping wise, yes, but we're
But
not saying
what
he
are
makes.
we only talking rap? What the fuck are
He's
we
We're
been
not
talking
saying he
about?
compromised.
makes
OVO
better
Why
send the
we
hits.
check.
gonna talk about stats? Let's talk about
He's
it. All
been
right, let's talk about
he's
stats.
been
That nigga
compromised.
still
OVO
over.
send the check.
Ain't nigga, I've been preaching the same shit since the beginning of the
OVO
beef.
send the check.
Y'all
He's been
niggas is sitting here
compromised,
acting
bro.
like,
Send the check.
bro, no, because niggas is sitting here acting like this nigga just been over Drake this whole time or some shit. Niggas was, oh, only 1 year? Yes. The nigga put out a song about nigga being a PDF,
OVO
and now
send the
niggas is
check.
acting like this nigga been number one for 10 years straight or some shit.
Oh
Like,
my
what the
god.
Bro,
fuck are we talking about? What the fuck? I'm not, and
this
I
man,
said Drake
he
been
been
on
going
lame shit.
platinum the
And
whole
I've been
time.
saying Drake be on lame
How
shit.
has Kendrick?
He been
How's
here going
Kendrick only
platinum
had
the
one
whole
good year though?
time.
Like
I
Kendrick had
did,
Kendrick,
bro.
way more than one good year.
Kendrick sells
He's
Name
been
every
going
time he
a
platinum the
puts
name
whole
something out.
name
You
a
had
okay. If he had more than one, I'm not saying one. I'll give him 2, 3. Name All right, they both. Drake got 10 straight good years. Get off your phone. Get off your phone.
You
Get
don't
off your
think you
phone.
don't?
Name,
I'm on my phone.
No, get off. No, I know. I'm talking about Kenny
Talking
because he
about
trying to
Kenny.
look up some shit. Get off your phone. If y'all really like that, with Kendrick, name
Bruh,
top the
Kendrick,
years he was number one over Drake. Then
since Good Kid,
name
Mad
it.
City, he's been
Okay,
a
that's what
top
I'm
3
talking about.
artist.
I never said he wasn't. I
So
never
what are you
said he wasn't
saying?
a top
So
3 artist. I never
how is
said
that
that.
not
What I'm
having 10
saying is niggas is
consecutive
acting
good
like,
years?
bro,
How is that
that
not
I'm
having
nigga
10?
saying,
only be around for 2. Like, what
What
are
do
you
you
talking
mean? He
about?
doesn't
You're
have to
acting like,
drop an album
like
off every year to be relevant. He doesn't need to do that.
you don't. But when you the number one fucking lyrical nigga, that's all you need because ain't nobody else gonna get a fucking spot. Let's be real. So that's so that's all they got. This the only nigga that's gonna stay
I'll be
relevant.
able to
I
send
think
you
that's
that.
the biggest thing with between the two of them because like Drake is gonna keep putting out records every damn day of the week if he could. So it's like
Right.
you get kind of oversaturated with Drake music. As
And
far
that's
as
what it is.
Kendrick,
That's why niggas is hating
yeah,
because niggas is tired of the nigga. That's all
No,
it
I'm
is.
not tired of Drake. All
Not
I'm
you, bro.
saying is
I'm not
that
talking about you, bro. I'm
oh
not directly talking about you.
where I'm coming from and where other
Jesus
people might
Christ.
be coming from is that Kendrick is a top tier lyricist. And no matter if he doesn't drop for 5 years or not, he's always
Are we
gonna have a
so is
top
that the
spot.
only thing that matters with rap right now? Is we literally just had a whole interview where I said you gotta do more than just rap. And now you're saying that's all that fucking matters.
But it's Kendrick
Okay,
Lamar.
cool. Exactly. He's the only nigga
He
that's gonna
doesn't
get that
have to.
credit.
All he
He's the
has to
only
do is
nigga that's gonna
he
get
could
that, bro.
disappear
He's the
and come
only
back
nigga.
and do
Exactly.
numbers.
But let another nigga do that, they're gonna be like, where the fuck? They're gonna be
Yes,
putting this nigga
because
on
they
all
don't
type of
have that
platforms.
Kendrick Lamar. They're not Kendrick
listen,
Lamar. Like fucking J.
Exactly.
Cole.
No other
J.
nigga
Cole
is gonna
rides
get that.
J.
No
Cole
other
rides
nigga is gonna
bikes
get that.
around big cities all the time. and he comes and drops 300K. It doesn't
That's
he looks
fine.
like
What
he
the fuck is
fucking
him
just
riding
he's
the
a
bike got to do with anything?
what I'm saying is
K
J.
Dot
Cole don't have to do no extra shit other than rapping. That nigga lives like a regular human being. He doesn't
facts.
live like half these niggas that have to do that. Some niggas that rap well, they don't have to do that. And
But
Kendrick and J. Cole are that.
you gotta think about too the
They
era
don't
where
have
they
to be
came in.
like Drake.
They came in music right under like the Jay-Z's and shit, right? So we're like all you had to do was rap. They're kind of grandfathered into that shit.
Yeah.
Like
Like they was
K-Dot,
the last
Drake,
one.
and Cole.
Yeah,
They don't
really.
have to do shit else but just
No, they
rap.
don't.
They don't have
They
to.
really don't. But
The other artists don't have
it
that
sound good.
luxury. They don't
That's
have
what I'm
that
saying.
luxury.
Niggas don't got that luxury, bro. Niggas, there will
Yeah, cause
never
think
be
about it.
another
Yeah,
Right
Kendrick and
after,
shit
these
like
new
that.
niggas
right
There
know
will
after
because
never
they don't
Kendrick,
be.
J.
have
Cole,
that.
and
They don't
Drake.
have that resume to carry
Right
them.
after Kendrick, J. Cole, and Drake, you get niggas like Wiz and shit that's
Yeah,
vlogging and doing all this
yeah.
shit every day. So yeah,
Different
they was
shit.
the last
Yeah,
ones that just was rapping. You right?
Well,
that's
yeah,
true.
because Wiz is the first nigga to actually, honestly, the first rapper to I feel like make niggas care about his personality with all the vlogs and all that shit.
Nah, hell nah, hell nah.
You
Back in
don't
the day,
think?
bro, you had back in the day, you had niggas doing the
No, I'm not talking about
DVD.
Smack DVD. That's different
Not
though.
just Smack DVD. It really wasn't. That was the first form of like I mean that was the first form of like vlogging. It's just it wasn't
All
no
right, hold
platform to
on,
put
hold
it
on.
on.
Read
So
that,
niggas,
read that
Hold
comment.
on,
Read the comment
hold
so
on.
niggas know, so niggas can talk about this. Because I hate when y'all say the nigga be eating off niggas because nigga if you trying to stay relevant, you gotta adapt to the times and shit. Like there's only so many motherfuckers that's gonna be on
you
some.
can adapt with the time without getting on everybody every
But
bubbling.
yeah, but I
Bro,
agree.
you don't
I
have
mean
to
I
get on
do agree.
every bubbling time.
But everybody, bro, he's not on everybody shit. He just
I
get on.
said
But
every
what
bubbling.
did Jay-Z do though? Look at what Jay-Z did. The same thing. Like where did Drake learn that shit? Whenever a
Yeah,
new artist came on, Jay-Z was on that record.
Exactly, but niggas
And
don't
that's
ever
how
see.
and that's how
No,
you
now you
stayed
saying
relevant.
yeah. Now you saying yeah. All the other times, but still, bro, you don't
uh-huh.
even get out of yeah. But no, nigga,
But
but you
no,
gotta
I
stay
still
relevant.
feel the
You
same.
gotta stay relevant,
Yeah.
bro. You
That
gotta
shit
stay relevant,
still
bro.
vital.
Drake can't sound like Drake from Best I Ever Had days and think he
You
gonna
don't
still
have
be
to.
fucking relevant. Like
You
you
don't
gotta
have to
adapt
do
with the
that. You
times,
don't
bro.
have to. You don't have to. Goddamn, drop it. If it was so cool, you wouldn't have rappers in all these bubbling markets. They might not be the biggest rapper, but these niggas been talking about it for years. How you come to these places, soak up the culture, profit off the culture, and don't get none back to the game. That shit is lame. I don't give a fuck if Jay-Z do it,
Again, bro,
whoever
Kendrick
do it.
don't
That's
gotta do the
lame.
type of shit, bro. Kendrick is the one nigga that don't gotta do that type of shit
But
because he's the
Kendrick
one
did
nigga.
change
So
He's
Kendrick
the
showing
his
you
one.
it's
style up.
possible. He's still relevant without doing it. You just said
But
it couldn't be done.
again, bro,
You just
I
said
don't
it
give a
couldn't be
fuck what
done.
y'all say. No, I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm saying Multiple niggas, they not gonna let me doing all that shit, bro. I'm sorry, bro. We talked about this. They not letting multiple Kendrick Lamars in the door. They gonna keep that one. He's the top one.
Well,
They
that
gonna keep
time
him
is
good.
up. That he
No, it's
came in at
not.
the
No,
perfect.
when you got a nigga
If
that
Kendrick
don't
Lamar
put
tried
out
to
music
break
all
through
the
now,
time.
if he tried to break through now, it'd be a lot harder for him. He broke
Fact.
in at
Break
the
I
through
agree.
perfect
what?
time.
I
Oh,
agree.
you saying back then? Oh, yeah. I agree.
He
Yeah,
broke
yeah.
in
Yeah, he
when the
broke it at the
change
perfect
was
time.
happening,
The
literally.
blog era that was the era to get in.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
Yeah. He
2010,
was the one who
2011.
made it to the top
Like
of that shit.
2008 to 2011, 12
Yeah,
was perfect.
that was the year. That was the year we got like Cuddy, Wale,
Yeah.
Big Sean, Asher Ross.
Yeah,
Like
None of
yeah.
them
that was
That
niggas
was
would
a
none of them niggas would do anything right now because literally after Chief Keef came out, them niggas was obsolete. I'm
yeah.
telling you.
That drill subgenre took over after that. All that
Yeah, it
backpack era
literally.
shit, Glock era
Chief Keef
sound, all that
literally.
shit.
They literally him and Young Thug. They literally changed the entire sound of music. Like literally, music is completely different because they're not
Yeah.
just them two, but they are
Yeah, I'm about to
the
say you
most
got to think about the
standout niggas.
Migos
They
too.
some front runners though.
oh
They
yeah,
Yeah,
front.
yeah,
Migos came through
And
and
definitely.
Future,
shook
and
some shit up.
Future.
Yeah,
And
Future.
Future,
Yeah, yeah.
bro,
Definitely Future. I can't forget that nigga. Yeah,
Future's a
shout out that
goat,
nigga.
man.
But yeah, shit. Oh, it's a lot. Hold on. Let's. All right. I gotta get these comments.
So
My
Is
boy
that
James
so? It's
Clinton tapping
rap.
in.
It's
Got
rap.
you.
Is a sport. When you put the numbers. Oh, let me look at this part. When you put the numbers to the side and tell a motherfucker to perform, K Dot gonna annihilate every time. He gonna dominate Drake every single time. Look, bro. Drake's. I like Drake's performances. I've been to a Drake concert. I ain't
no,
gonna say
what I think he's talking about is like
no. I think Kendrick gonna outperform
rapping.
him every
I
time.
think what
Yeah,
he's talking
yeah.
about is rap, like perform like bars, like not. Who
Yeah,
gives a
yes,
fuck
bro.
about
I'm not
how
doubting. I'm not.
your
I'm sorry,
concert?
bro. I'm not doubting. That's the thing. I'm never gonna say Kendrick. I mean, Drake is over Kendrick in lyrics, bro. That's not what this is. What I'm saying is there's more to it than that. Obviously, like I'm sorry, bro. You not. There's not a lot of niggas out here just living off of just being talented at a talented lyricist. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not happening. We see it all the time. These niggas be behind like the scenes just doing shit. They not really
It
being
depends
Kendrick
on your
Lamar's.
like there's the thing about music right now, bro. Like especially with hip hop, we're in a situation like culture where like there's so many different subgenres of hip hop
No,
and rap.
yes. Now you got
And
your own core fan base, like a Currency, Larry
oh,
June, shit like
Larry
that.
June, bro,
Like you
like
gonna be
Earl
straight.
Sweatshirt, like
Yeah, like you gonna be straight.
bro.
Yes, those type of niggas you gonna be straight.
So I feel
But
like you just gotta lock into your little market, man, and just cater to those people, bro. Like
that's really what it is.
you're gonna
But
have diehard Drake fans that no matter what he does and what he put out, people are gonna show up and show out. The same thing with Kendrick. People are gonna
yeah,
show up and show out.
Yeah, and it's
Same
like
thing
I'm
with
split in
Tyler.
between
Like,
the two because I like them equally. Like,
and you could be a there's that's the problem too. Like, people want to make you choose sides,
pick.
bro. Like,
Exactly.
you
That's
don't
the
have.
weird shit. Again, my biggest thing with all this from the beginning was it was just Drake fans. I know it was Drake fans acting like they was never Drake fans. And I'm like, nigga, we
Nah,
don't gotta
I
do all
can't,
that.
bro.
We ain't gotta do all
Yeah,
that.
that
We
disingenuous.
yeah, like we ain't
I will
got you not doing
never,
that shit right.
I will never sit here and say that I didn't have Drake bumping on 10 in my car, bro. Like for dumb years, bro. Like,
You feel me? Like I
yeah,
said this on the show. ADHD
yeah,
has always been one of my favorite songs of all time. I done said this on many times on the podcast. So it's like I can't ever sit here and diss Kendrick on that shit. But niggas is sitting here acting like they always had Kendrick over Drake or was never listening to Drake is insane. Because I know for a fact niggas wasn't on that.
yeah. I
yeah.
listen to Drake literally. There's not a day that goes by where I don't hear a Drake song. That
Mm.
like
Yeah, like nigga ain't gonna lie. When I be like, they just work out. This shit's so crazy. If you hit shuffle 9 times out of 10, if you in the gym,
You
hour and a
gonna
I
get a
half,
have
Drake.
2 much
$2, Drake
Drake
song
for
probably
it
gonna come on.
for me to not end up hearing them. I just have way too much.
But
Exactly.
but so how do y'all feel about the people that like honestly? Because there's some people out here I know like this. Like they fuck with Drake, they're Drake fans, but they always honestly have favorite Kendrick. It's niggas like that. It's
Yeah.
a lot
Oh yeah.
more than you
Yeah,
think. There's a
Yeah.
lot of people who
Yeah.
just honestly favorite. It just appeals better to them because some like I don't know if hip hop purist is the right term, but you got niggas like my dad and my uncle. They favor Nas over Jay-Z for shit like that. Nas ain't
Yeah.
go do no big pimping.
Yeah.
Like certain people value different shit differently, so it just be
But
like
hey,
that.
and let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all feel like that's one of them? I hate to say it, soft woke shit. Almost like you trying to be on the pure side of it when really you really a fanned out. Like you go with the masses for real. 'Cause I be feeling
I
like a
mean,
lot
but
of people like hold on real quick. Like I do feel like
Yeah,
some of the
most
people I
people do
was
that.
reading like shit on this at that time was mainly just trying to sound cool. Like be on the
Yeah,
winning
just
side or
being
the
a
cool
no.
side of that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, like it's like come on, bro.
yeah.
Your
I
ass
I'm with
seen
know
that.
you
I seen
I'm
that.
I'm with I'm with the cool kids. I seen a lot of that. Yeah.
right. It's like come on, bro. You know you not really even know five Kendrick songs for real to really even, but your whole playlist got hella Drake on it. You know what I'm saying? But now you Drake is this, Drake is that. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
And it was shit was crazy. And then like I made a post on Facebook, and a lot of people were laughing and shit at it, but I was goddamn so serious. It was so many like Drakes that really was favoring Kendrick. I'm
You
like, it's
feel
so
me?
funny to see. I'm like, it's niggas I know in real life that's Drake
Real
favoring
life,
Kendrick.
that shit that you niggas was saying in the comments about Drake, how he do eating off niggas. Real life do that shit, but on
Real,
Kendrick's
yeah,
side type shit.
it's
Like,
fact.
come on now.
Fact, though. That was hilarious to me. I'm
Man.
like, bro, I know y'all boys are Drakes for real, but y'all acting like
Exactly.
y'all favorite
But y'all
Kendrick.
got the most to say about that nigga, but that's usually what it is. Niggas want to hide the truth and shit, so niggas would rather be on the other nigga side. Yeah, that nigga ain't right. I'm for the culture. No, the fuck you not. Fuck out of here. Anyways,
Hey, real
what
quick,
else?
you think like that whole super fandom culture is toxic or what? Like
yes,
people be really
Yes,
fanned out
and
yes,
about that type
yes,
of
it's
shit.
yes,
exhausting.
yeah.
Like
The
like
communities
it's
are
crazy.
Bro, you
crazy.
have
Yeah,
fans. All you gotta do is just type it in, such and such fan check such and such rapper. Just insert a random rapper, bro. At Hartsfield Jackson, nigga, the airport up about 20 minutes up the road, bro. That
Yeah.
shit. You hear about rappers getting pressed by random fans because you
yeah,
said something about their favorite rapper. Like that shit is super toxic. Like
Yeah, that's I feel like that's dangerous, man, cuz
yeah. It
it's a
is
good
because then
thing in
they don't
moderation, but when it
realize.
becomes obsession, it's a different
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, and then they don't be realizing like how that could get that nigga like in trouble or whoever it
Yeah,
is in
facts.
trouble. Like, cause I know when that shit happened, who was it, Ross? When this beef shit happened, and niggas was like Drake really didn't even have nothing to really do with it. But
Of course, it's never the rapper
it's like,
most of the time.
it's like, bro, still niggas. You see how the first thing niggas thought was he did.
Yeah.
Niggas be ready to point the finger, and then he didn't make it no better about trolling and shit. But
And
Mm-mm.
then you gotta think. Then you gotta think about like the first thing. Then when they running up and they attacking you, they saying, "Oh, what you say about my nigga Drake? Or what you
exactly,
say about my
Yeah,
nigga
like
exactly,
y'all grew up in the
exactly,
sandbox together
Like,
type
exactly,
shit, bro.
bro,
That's
bro, you
crazy.
don't know this man. This man don't care.
exactly.
This man ain't paying your bond.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I
that
see
be the
that.
wild shit.
but yeah,
Comment sections be wild.
I can tell
Yeah,
you several occasions, bro, where rappers pulling up at studios and stuff, and you getting robbed because you said something about a rapper, and the nigga who robbed you don't
That's
got
crazy.
he don't know this man at all, bro. Like he
Right,
get
ain't never see that nigga.
bro, it get like that for real, and that shit start whole wars. Like,
niggas have whole Reddits of just
That's what I'm
li-
saying. Like,
right.
nigga, even the fucking like niggas streaming communities, because really streamers done turned in
nigga.
got
That's
into the
how
hip
No
hop
Jumper
community.
got fucked over. So like,
Oh, academics page was crazy when that shit was
Yeah,
going
when
down,
that shit happened
bro.
with that 15-year-old nigga and shit, and
Yeah.
then nigga, even RDC community be kind of crazy. Like
yeah,
them niggas
all
be toxic in
one.
them shits.
Anytime you get a bunch of like, anytime you have something like that, there's gonna be crazed fans. Like people, there's people that this is all that like, this is like their entire life. Like they,
Bro,
Right. To them.
go outside, man. Leave these people alone.
You got to
Go
think, bro.
touch
These niggas
grass,
is
bro.
working from
the internet
home.
exists. They
They
can't.
got they got they got
Facts.
remote computer jobs. They working from home.
Right.
They don't go outside. They have no
But
outside
these are
interests.
all the
They
people
get
that
on the
just
internet
never.
all day.
They
They get on the internet
never,
all day.
like he said, they don't touch grass. They do not. Their world is
They don't
completely
touch
virtual.
grass.
Their world is
Right.
Yeah,
completely
they world
virtual
is
all
virtual.
day. Yeah, I mean, like,
I blame
They don't
COVID, man. After
they don't know
COVID
what
and
it
this
Yeah,
feels
ice
like to
age,
yeah.
have
bro.
something slept
Oh,
in.
yeah. 19. That's what they got us for last time.
COVID happened and then people started going internet crazy, bro. Like then now we
And
don't know how to
I'm
socialize with people in real person, like in real life.
exactly like, and that's what I
That's
think
not
it really wasn't
misinformation.
about.
That's not
I don't think
misinformation, Facebook.
I don't
Hush,
think it,
hush.
I don't think that that situation was about getting people sick. I don't think it was about no 5G tower, none of that. I think it was about it was an experiment to see. could people adapt to limited human interaction? And once we still thrive, nigga, the economy was doing great because
Yeah.
people were finding different ways to do income.
Bruh, but
Companies
you
started
said that
offering
back
mobile
then.
assistance.
Bro, you
Right.
said that back
Because
then. And we're not
I
gonna
had
get
to
too deep
force
into it because
it. I
we ain't gonna
see
get too
what was
deep into
going
it because
on.
they're gonna
That
say we
was in the
spreading
past. It doesn't
misinformation.
matter. It's in the past.
I saw what was
No, that's
going
what they
on.
got us for. No, that's
No,
why
I'm
we ain't
saying
been
that
on
was in the
Facebook.
past. Like all what we're talking about, that's in the past. We can leave. Like we don't have to. Yep, that was
Yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah.
past.
Let's
Yeah,
just leave that. Let's just leave
yeah,
that.
It
Let's
yeah.
just leave
doesn't
that.
matter anymore.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They gonna get on. They gonna get our ass. But
It's
it's
the
facts though.
void.
It's facts though. It's facts though.
Mm.
But yeah, man. Shit.
Something was up. Yes.
Yeah, something was up.
What was
Something was
up?
definitely up.
Yeah, my bad, y'all.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to. I don't want to get y'all the boot.
No. You good? Because we didn't even know. We didn't even know. Like we weren't even that time, bro. We weren't even talking no crazy shit. We were just talking about our time during that time, and them niggas was like,
Yeah.
oh, misinformation. Like,
Wow, for real.
But
That's
like
crazy.
Kanye can say, never mind.
whatever the fuck. Well, he with Elon them. He with
No, but
Elon.
that's
Yeah,
So
but
after the new
Mark
rules,
was
though.
at Trump's thing
All
too,
them they
so he
supposed to
took off
loosen.
all the. I done seen some wild stuff on Facebook recently
Yeah,
that
yeah. I was just gonna
would
say
not
like
have been going down
They had a
before.
meeting at the end of last year. Trump and like a bunch of tech moguls and stuff, and they were supposed to loosen the restrictions. Like Trump trying to
I mean,
get more.
remember I said Mark did say that. I put that video
Yeah.
out, but we didn't know if it was happening for real yet, because you know
So
that nigga.
because basically what
But
they understand is so basically this is what that's going on. So without going too deep on that part. So basically, at first y'all tried to censor everything and tighten it up because you thought censoring was gonna help you, but then you realized that some of the smear campaigns you was running was getting censored too. So now you like, hold on, let us
Mm.
back up, let us back up.
Yeah,
We're
it's
gonna
all
let
because it works for
yeah,
them.
we gonna let everybody say what they want so we can say what we want.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Because it looked wrong when they
Now
couldn't
they
say that
could.
shit.
Now they.
Yeah,
Never mind. I'm not.
yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Hey,
But
y'all diving into down the rabbit hole with this combo.
yeah,
Hey, I ain't
we
gonna
get
lie,
that
bro.
sometimes,
I
bro.
ain't gonna lie, bro. With Speed, we gotta definitely start tapping in with Patreon because the other platforms.
Yeah. Because we really
Yeah, because
because this shit that we
this is
really
too much good game for free.
You
yeah.
feel
Yeah,
me?
nah,
That
I'm
Not
that
even
definitely,
just that is we can't even say certain shit.
right, exactly. We
Yeah.
can't
I'm
say it, but
definitely
on
biting my
Patreon you
tongue
can
right
rock out.
now.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Like we can't
already
even say
knowing,
certain
man.
shit. We can't even say certain shit. So,
Yeah,
but yeah. So yeah, we'll see that coming
Yeah.
soon for real.
They
For
could
real.
do
yeah.
all types of things. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Now that like even with like what Trump's doing with like the DEI, like you see he's literally using that as a ploy to like now blame things on other people and like kind of take it off his hands and be like, hey, it was because of this and this guy did it. And there's so much blame and so much like non-accountability going on nowadays and so much
Y'all watch
he say she say and
19 Keys Breakfast Club interview. It's like an hour, but I'm gonna just make it easy for y'all. I know how y'all attention spans. It's not y'all, but I'm gonna make it easy for y'all. It's about like 39:15 or something like that. The video like an hour and 5 minutes, but in that point, he's talking about exactly what you just said, Lindo. And he brought up a theory, and me personally, I hope it's not true because I know the fallout gonna be ugly. But he posed a theory that we're watching. He like, if you study patterns of history, we're watching the fall of an empire. And he's like,
Mm.
this is basically the last, like, fuck it, back against the wall.
Just throw everything.
So we straight survival mode.
It's gonna be
The
different. It's gonna be a different world for our grandchildren for sure.
oh
Oh
for
yeah, facts.
sure.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
facts.
the
Facts.
world we
Facts.
grew up
so you
in,
pick
It's
yeah,
gone.
Facts.
that doesn't
salute,
exist.
brother. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
picking up
Facts.
what I'm putting down, like
That does
Yeah,
not
yeah.
exist.
Yeah.
Hey,
There's
you
gonna
gotta
be a
take.
lot of
Right. It's
obsolete
different from
things.
from when we was kids, man.
But
Like
why do
shit.
you
Like
think
Way
he
everything.
chose?
different.
Why do you think he chose Elon?
Mm.
Yeah.
no,
Hey, I
Lando. See,
can't. I
that's the
can't speak
thing.
too much on
That's
this
the thing.
subject right now
He
because
didn't
of my
choose
current
Elon,
employment.
bro. He didn't
Well, me
choose
too.
he didn't choose he didn't choose Elon or Mark Zuckerberg and them. They chose him, bro. He the
No,
plug.
I'm not saying
He
that. I'm
don't
just
choose them.
saying like no, like look why he has Elon in that type of
Elon has
position.
him, brother, is what I'm telling you.
No,
He
I
the
know,
one getting
but he
work.
needed him to put him in that position. He can't do it himself. The nigga is
Exactly,
the
but I can
president.
Yeah.
but okay, Lando,
I
it's
understand
real.
that Elon put himself in it. Like
in the
but I'm saying
position, bro.
without
It's real
drugs, it
Right,
wouldn't
games
right.
be
even
played.
be
Like when you get up into them levels,
named
bro,
that.
it's real shadow games be played for real, brother. Like,
It
it,
go back
Mm.
to what we said, bro. Everybody playing the game right but us, bro.
yeah, yes. And we standing and look, we standing in the middle of the game on the lowest level screaming, the game unfair. And everybody that's ahead of us cheat. Like what the
Facts.
like the
Yeah,
fuck?
And
but
then
we but
when you try to cheat the system like they doing, you go get
now
locked
we a
up, man.
problem, and then you know what's so fucked up? We wrong on all sides because they don't want us to get higher, and then our own side don't want us to get higher because they like,
Yeah.
no, it ain't supposed to be you.
All right,
Oh
real
yeah.
quick, family, yo, I appreciate y'all. I
Oh
got to
yeah, now
dip
we gotta
off.
get up out of here, bro. I ain't gonna lie, we
Yeah.
gotta get up out of here. So shit, we might as well cut this now. We didn't went to an hour and 30, so we got a little 30-minute extra. So shit, yeah, bro, just let them know where they can find you at. You know where they can
Oh yeah,
get beats
most
and all that
definitely,
stuff.
yo. So IG at Mike C's. Shoot me a DM. Follow me. I'll follow
Just followed
back.
you, man.
Um, production. Just shoot me a message. We'll work something out, man. I like to build a network, a relationship with the artists that I produce for. I don't like just sending out beats, bro. Like I want to custom build something for y'all. So yeah.
That's real.
All my music streaming on Apple Music and Spotify. You can go check out Retail Therapy Part 1. Look out for Natasha. Look out for James Quentin. Look out for Dames. Look out for Keenan Scott. Just stay plugged in, man. More stuff to come.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Bro.
sir. And then King, go ahead and get us out of here, Supreme.
And man, of course, this your boy Kenny Supreme. You can follow me on all social medias at Kenny_Supreme with two E's. That's art, media, and music. And of course, it's Trap Talks TV.
Londo.
Trap underscore Rolando on Instagram. My real name on Facebook, if you know, you know. Spawn underscore Vader on X, formerly known as Twitter, and Trap Talks TV everywhere else. And PSN. Y'all niggas better be the fuck up soon. 'Cause
Yeah, get the
y'all
fuck up.
niggas
Oh,
pissing
I'm glad you said that because I almost forgot. Besides that, yeah, PSN's down, so no
Yeah, it's
streaming
still
right
down.
now.
It's still down.
Boo, boo.
Fix your
But
shit,
also,
PlayStation.
right,
That's a
right, right.
fact.
Before I do my outro real quick, quick news. You know I gotta do it, Kenny. You know I gotta do it. Take Two had their what you call it called this week. And GTA 6 was brought up. It is still on track to be dropped the
Man,
fall this
PS6
year.
gonna come out before that shit come out.
Listen, bro. It's on track. The dude got asked the question. The dude got asked the question like three different times in three different ways, and he was like, "Yes, I am reaffirming it is good to go for basically between September and November." Basically, is what he said. So yeah,
Mm,
GTA 6, September, November timeframe.
we shall see.
Of
Yeah, yeah,
2026
yeah.
or
Of 2030.
No, 2025. It's
Oh, okay.
the fiscal year 2026, which is the end of the year, I guess, of 2025. Yeah, PS need to
Yeah.
get it together. I agree with you. Fact on it, facts. But yeah, it's Trap underscore Bambino, CJ Rush on Facebook, Trap Talk TV everywhere else. Mike C's, bro, we appreciate you joining us for real,
Nah,
man. We
love, man. I
appreciate it.
appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. We gotta do this again sometime.
Nah,
yes,
facts,
sir.
facts,
Love,
facts. And
appreciate you definitely.
we gotta get the artists on here to talk about their upcoming stuff that you were
Oh,
talking about.
most
We definitely
definitely.
gotta talk to
Most
them.
definitely. Hey, Supreme, we gotta lock in, man. We gotta do something, bro. You got some
All right,
shit,
say
bro.
less, bro. We definitely can do that. I
Yeah.
just followed you.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes,
And
All
sir.
that's
right,
Track
family.
Talks. No facts, facts, and we appreciate it again, bro. And that's Track Talks TV, and that's Mike C's, man. Go listen to Retail Therapy Part 1, man.
Smoking, trying to get
Peace.
by. I'm just floating, hoping today I don't die. Cause I seen dreamers clothed in the veil of their lies. It's just changing my mind, I guess it's changing my eyes. Yes, it's changing my eyes. Changing my mind.